What's up YouTube? It's me, Sarah, and in today's video I am going to be talking about how to become that girl. So lately I've been feeling extremely inspired by the beautiful and intelligent women in my life, and also these amazing influencers that I've stumbled upon on TikTok and just random videos that I've watched. Just seeing these people that I don't even know talk about their passions, their drive, and the content that they bring into this world, it's really been motivating to me, and it just made me realize, every woman is capable of becoming that it person, that it girl, the girl that everyone kind of wishes they could be or embodies. And I've just been feeling really motivated to make a video like this that shares some tips on what I feel will really elevate you as a person and take you to that next stage of your life where you just feel so many things are happening for you and so many opportunities are coming your way. And I feel in order for us to get to that higher frequency and really believe it for ourselves, we really had to focus on what can we do to kind of elevate ourselves and embody that future version that we picture in our minds. I really wanted to make a video that I hope is helpful to any woman out there who's trying to elevate themselves and create this lifestyle that they're proud of and embody this version of themselves that they really want to become. So my first tip is to really focus on improving your mind, your body, and your spirit. So if you look at these influencers on TikTok or Instagram, YouTube, and you're like, man, I really wish I could be that girl, it is possible. And if you look at them, they all pretty much focus on every part of themselves. They focus on their mental health, they focus on their physical health, their spirituality. They don't neglect any of these important values in their lives because they know that it all comes together, and if you neglect one of these parts of yourselves, you're not going to be able to really elevate and present the best version of yourself on a day-to-day basis. So I really truly feel that for you to get to that next step of your growth, you really do have to focus on improving these areas of your life, working out, go for a walk every day, focus on your mental health, taking those rest days, and really getting in tune with your spirituality. Nobody knows you as well as you know yourself, so I really do feel trusting your instinct, trusting your gut, and doing things that align with your happiness is really going to propel you forward on your journey. My next tip is to take care of yourself. Go to those beauty appointments. Upkeep, maintain those routines that you already have in place. So whether it's going to get laser hair removal, whether it's keeping up with your skincare routine, your hygiene, your dental routine, your hair care routine, waxes, whatever it is, it's so important that you keep up with those routines, because those little routines and those healthy habits are what snowball you into becoming the best version of yourself. So I know for me personally, I feel my best when I'm taking care of myself, not only on the inside but also on the outside. I highly value skincare. If y'all don't already know, I love skincare. That is my form of expression, that is my form of self-care, and it really does feel like I give back to myself. Even on the hardest days, even on the days where I just don't feel like doing anything, I will always make time for a skincare routine because it soothes me and it makes me feel like I'm doing something for myself even after a really busy day. The next tip I have is to invest in your mind. Your mind is extremely powerful. I cannot emphasize that enough. Always try to learn new things. Push yourself, stimulate your mind. Read a book, take classes, learn a new skill set, because when you really work your mind and you are open to learning new things, it really does open a ton of doors that you probably never would have expected to open, or maybe it opens new passions of yours that you never knew were there. But I have adopted a lifelong learner mindset, and I try to apply it to every aspect of my life because life is too short. You don't know everything, and there's so many fun hobbies or skills that you can learn that will really add value to yourself and make you so much more well-rounded and open to trying new things. And I feel like it's so healthy to really think about it as I am capable. If I don't already know something, I'm capable of learning. Or if you're still new at learning a new skill, all it takes is practice. And all the experts were at one point a beginner and they had to work on perfecting their craft. So don't let a career path or a project or anything scare you, because you are capable. And when you train your mind to believe that, you're gonna know that you are unlimited in everything that you're capable of doing. My next tip is to build a life for yourself, just for you, that nobody else can take away. I know how difficult it is to build a life that you're proud of, that doesn't involve all these other people's opinions or takes. And at the end of the day, what I've come to realize is nobody is gonna truly understand what makes you happy. Only you can be your own advocate. Only you can cultivate the lifestyle that you're proud of and that really does bring you peace and happiness. So it is so important that you build that life for yourself. You do things that you know is going to propel you forward in your career and whatever you're trying to do. So build that lifestyle that nobody can take away from you, because it's your life at the end of the day, and you have 100% control in which direction you want it to go. My next tip is to surround yourself with the right energy and the right people. So if there are certain goals that you have and that you're trying to manifest, it is so important that you surround yourself with people that don't bring you down, that drag you down, that make you feel closed up, because they are not aligning with your frequency, they are not aligning with your goals, and it's just draining to be around the people that aren't going to support you and support your happiness. And over time, I've realized that people do grow at different rates, and if they are just not growing with you, they gotta go. If they really just drag you down, if they bring a lot of negativity in your life, it is not worth having those type of people who don't value you or who don't support your happiness. And it is so important that you do surround yourself with people who think big, who have drive and passions and are working towards something, because it also motivates you to keep your game up, And if you're surrounded by people who don't want more from life, or if they're just not aligned with what you're trying to do, it can be really difficult to confide in them or talk to them about what you're trying to do, because they're just not going to get it at the end of the day. And that's not to say to get rid of all your friends that aren't trying to dream big. My whole point is, if these people are negative in your life and they bring you down or they make you feel a certain way consistently, it's worth reflecting on these people and seeing if you really do want them to be a part of your inner circle or that close to you in your life, because that can really drag a person down. My next tip is to know what beauty products, what clothes really match you, right? So know yourself, know what looks good on you, know if you're like a gold or a silver jewelry type of person, and really focus on doing things that allow you to look your best, right? So what works for one person may not work for you. It's so important to get in tune with yourself and know, like, no, I don't like these products, they don't work for me, or I know for my hair this product works. Like, do things that you know will cater to your specific needs rather than just listening to other people. Even though for them it worked, it may not work for you. So it's really just knowing yourself, knowing what kind of style or what look you want to go for, and sticking to that. And the very last tip that I have is one that I have fully embraced and mindful of every single day, but it is to show up and present yourself as the highest version every day. Embrace the future version of yourself that you are working towards. Embody that spirit, because when you stop envisioning it as, oh, in the future I'm gonna be this way, in the future I'm gonna dress like this or be this type of energy. No, you can do that right now. You can be that future version right now, and you can work towards that and fully embody the person that you want to become. You don't have to wait for the future to be that person. You can be that person now. And I think that's so important, is that every day you show up and you present yourself as the version that you want the world to see. Because I know there's just this huge shift in energy when I started walking into the workplace and presenting myself as, no, this is the person I want to be, and I'm going to embody that person, that version of myself. and you do start to see your circumstances shift around you, you do start to see the people react to that shift in energy from you and that change, and there's more respect with that, I feel. And when you can really stick to what you value, what you believe in, then everything starts to just kind of align with your truest self and that energy that you bring forth. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Those were all of the tips that I can think of that will allow you to become that girl, that future version of yourself that you really want to become. Maybe the influencers you watch motivated you as well, and you're trying to be that type of it girl. And it's totally possible. And with these tips, I do feel like it'll help elevate you and push you forward to that next growth stage that you're trying to be at. But I hope that this video was helpful to y'all. If you have any comments, any tips yourself that you would like to share, comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback. If you haven't already, please make sure to check the description box down below. I will have a timestamp. I'll link related videos of mine that you may find helpful. And please stay tuned. I post every single Monday.